YouTube, Twitch, what is good? X and Juice in the big 2025. Now, X he did pass away, and you know this song came out originally by himself. I think that song is great. I've heard "Woah" obviously, and then Juice did a remix, but when he was alive. So I can understand why this would release. I still think this should have released a long time ago, and it would have, I think, probably have done a lot better back then. But we have a video. This still kind of came out of nowhere. RPX and Juice. Here's the collab.
Make sure anything you do in life has to have meaning.
Got it.
I would say follow your dream.
JMP with the video, alright. Where are we at right now? I haven't heard this song in a minute too, so it's gonna hit. I can't wait for the drop later too. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't even thinking about that. I used to play this song heavy, but again, Juice did the remix later. I wish I had footage of him, but I hope that, I don't know, I just hope the video has maybe some more purpose or storyline to it later. But I just forgot about that drop. Oh, there you go, this is the X. I'm excited for Juice's part, now that we're here. Yeah, Skins. Yeah, that was actually a good album. And this was like probably the best, I think.
It's good to have a lot of...
Just getting into it.
Sometimes go out and swings, sometimes we play games.
Yeah.
Ride bicycle and play ball. If you want to skate,
That shit looks so good right now.
Or play football, just have fun.
We be all blue.
They tease.
And we be peaceful.
They teasing us right now. And maybe we can look back at it too if we need to. Because I think the cover art was also decent for this track. They didn't go with like the half and half where they split their face in half shit with X. Thank God.
We be all blue.
We're just getting teased with the Juice vocals though so far.
We go swimming, just have fun.
All my days, yes, I'm lost in the rain. Everything seems the same, so why I can't remember my name. I still fell in love with Bay. We are talking secrets, and everything is so clear to me. My answer to my misery is so why I can't see straight. Early to my own misery party when God specifically told me to be late. Since 10th grade I've been fucked. I call for help and only see my demons.
I still think earlier when he came in there was a little bit of mumble, but he's getting so high, he's got to concentrate. Mentions Bay. I still think he's like pretty mumbly on this, which I'm kind of surprised by. What up, Evan? This part's good though.
really told me to be late. Since 10th grade, I've been fucked. I call for help and only see my demons show up. One of them passed me a double cup, then they passed me another one, then I asked for another one. As time passes, they become my slave.
Damn.
Stuck in a cage, been here a couple of days. Guess Satan stuck in his ways. He got the prettiest face, don't he? It's crazy to think God the one that painted the face on him. He's staring at me. If I keep looking back, I'm a goner.
Okay, this part was different. I would have never really expected him to flow like that. Of course, he mentions, like the devil tempted him, with the drugs and, the lean, and keeps giving it. And, he covered so much of that in his music, and, can't be too surprised it's mentioned in this, but...
Got the prettiest face, don't he? It's crazy to think God the one that painted the face on him. He's staring at me.
I actually didn't expect him to, flow in this way, though, like on this beat.
I dream to make it big in football with all my friends that
I wonder if they cut any of X's part for the video, but... They got their own jerseys. I think they did a nice thing, with the video too. With all the kids, man. And loving memory, it said on the back.
I want to be professional. I want to play in that Etihad Stadium one day.
Just to me, the kids talking about their dreams so much too. I think X and Juice were both people that would talk about that all the time, and would have speeches like that at their concerts and everything they pushed. And so I think it's a good message in the video, and I definitely think it fits the vibe of the song. Obviously, there's not footage of the song and whatnot too, so it's you can't really expect that. The cuts are a little crazy, but. I'm only saying that because it's my first listen, but it's a cool video. But X videos back in the day, didn't the Look at Me one had a whole another song in it. X videos have always been like that.
I want to be professional. I want to play in that Etihad Stadium one day.
Song still hits. Goalie didn't even try. Kind of singing together there. You get some of both of their vocals. Pretty cool. There's a lot of different scenes. Again, I don't know where this video was shot, but I really got to give it away. They didn't go cheap on it. They had a lot going on there. Keep the bots out. I agree, dude. I don't know. What do you think these kids' favorite X and Juice song is? Someday when we're old, we're gonna have to tell our youngins about some legends. Juice for me. All right. Pretty random how that kind of just finally came out, but shout out X and Juice, his team, for coming together and putting that out. Definitely don't release that Let Me Know the Way leak or whatever. Don't drop that. Don't do force-fed songs together. At least Juice recorded that when he was alive, so it's I could tolerate it dropping. I definitely wasn't overly too excited for it. There's a lot of, and mainly that comes from frustration from I'm rocking my Juice shirt. It comes from frustration, and there's so many songs that I know are leaked or that have never came out that are just great performances by Juice, singing, rapping, either, honestly. And I've really gotten frustrated. The more footage I see, Chris Long's been dropping so much. The more footage I see, I just get more frustrated, how bad some of their decision making was. Or I was ranting about this literally just last night with someone, or in honestly the stream before. Someone like Benny Blanco making the album. He made an album that he thought he liked, you know what I mean? Not what the Juice fans like, and wasn't good enough, which was unfortunate. But I still think they should have done a Party Never Ends Deluxe, because the fans came together, they picked that, that was a cool thing, but they still failed to do that. Their song choices, weren't good down the stretch the last couple albums as much as they used to be. But for X, it was same thing for them. Skins was cool. Early on with Juice as well, L&D. I feel like the camps held everything together pretty well. They handled it with care, just like Mac Miller's camp is doing with his couple albums and putting out an older one. But they do it in such a nice way, in such a simple way, way with the rollout, and still do physical copies and communicate well, and they do it well. You know what I mean? And things just are eventually not handled with care quickly after like a year or two after Juice and X honestly passed. And there's things like Bad Vibes Forever where there's good songs, but like the way they went about it, stretching it to 25 tracks, there's so much unfinished stuff with features, and just it's unfortunate, that the labels kind of went with all the feature routes so much with these guys. And I'm glad it's out, but again, I still think it should have came out a long time ago. But let me know in the comments what you guys think of the remix. I'm definitely gonna be listening to it again, and for X's song, I'm gonna play Woah, and I'm gonna play the Juice remix, and it is a good song. You know what I mean? It is, at the end of the day, a good track, undeniably. And it always was from X's standpoint. They're both so talented. They both would have been two of the greatest of our generation, and I think Juice WRLD would have been, the most popular right now, and would have been insane. Both were getting so much better at the end of their career as well. So it's sad to see. But honestly, this collab and everything coming together, it's a good time to, I guess, finally talk about them. And honestly, we got to start to close the chapter of these guys' careers. Let's be real. Unless they release some other decent stuff here and there, but in terms of albums and whatnot, those are over for these guys. And I don't know, it's crazy. It's crazy.